You could have continued.
Hello, welcome to the Low Block, your football podcast for all football opinions, where me and brother man over here, Lumo, discuss the Premier League weekend. Is anything notable that happened this Premier League weekend, Lumo?
Not really. Not really.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Same old, same old. The Premier League is more predictable. We
Yeah,
need
man,
to
just
someone
just long
La Liga.
draws and corners, no?
What?
I'm saying it's just long draws and corners. Like
To be
you need
fair,
to go
yeah.
watch League One Uber Eats, where you can see some real football.
Uh, League One, Uber Eats. There's only two teams. It's McDonald's and KFC. The rest, the rest are unknown restaurants. The rest are startups.
Yeah, we love a good startup. We love a good startup.
Hey man, we'll support. We'll support, but
Yeah, we
I don't
support
trust them.
small businesses.
Then there's the German league where
With
at least there's like three teams now.
yeah, where they prefer their players to go to their biggest rival than for them to
It's
go.
one of the wildest. You know what? That should be spoken about even more. The way the Dortmund owner or CEO, whatever he is, what he said was outrageous. If I was a Dortmund fan, I would be pissed to this day. Because that means before this, he actually preferred for the Lewandowskis to go to Bayern,
Bro,
for like all those players to go to Bayern. And,
you know what
and
it makes it worse?
it,
Because Bayern Munich this season have 9 wins and 1 draw in the league. This is what he manifested. They didn't even get Verts. They
bro,
didn't even
this
get
is
him
what he wanted. This is what he wants. Not only that,
without
bro.
Verts. He wanted
You,
better,
you, you know what the biggest thing, and why I refer to the past. The biggest thing is that when Lewandowski left for Bayern, I don't think Dortmund ever won the league again, the Bundesliga again.
I don't
That
think so.
means that means his preference was, you know, for Lewandowski to go there. And by the way, Lewandowski is not of a German, but he said they should all, the talents should stay in the league type of thing. It's all good. So he supplied them with players that took the league away from him because
Mm.
he was, unless if he just came recently, maybe we're putting what's this, somebody else's faults on him, but he's
Yeah, true.
continuing with the same mentality. It's the mentality that Tottenham players got watches for second place before the Champions League.
That was so sad. I felt his
Bro,
pain.
it was, yeah. Ma- uh, uh, um a mentality, what's this? The wrong mentality is like a hurtful thing. Like when you're a
Mm.
player, having
Mm.
a team that has the worst mentality, it hurts you. Because every player wants to win something.
Mm.
But yeah, let's start. Should we touch on the Champions League a little bit?
I don't think there's anything really to say about the Champions League right now. I mean, I think everything that we'll say about the Champions League will probably link back to the Premier League fixtures.
Oh, what happened this week? Okay, fair enough. Kick us
Yeah,
off.
just
By the way, you could have pulled up your screen, I'm just saying.
no, I'm about to. I'm having issues because, like, you know how we normally go Google. I think today we're gonna be going via BBC Sport because when you go to Google, it just looks weird.
Hi.
All right, cool. Um, it says today. I'm trying to get yesterday. Um, back. Yeah, man, cooked.
Bro, it was right there.
Where was it?
You click on the what's this? You click on November results. The one next door today.
Yeah, I said I see today. I'm looking for yesterday.
No, I'm saying the one next door today. November results.
Yeah, I did. Oh,
Yeah,
shucks. This is yesterday. Oh, oops. Okay,
yeah.
calm, man. Howdy, bro. You know,
No, it's
these
okay.
things
It's okay.
happen.
We all age. It's okay.
Yeah, man. Asala looks to be Asian, but that's a bit early.
He is.
We're
He's
jumping the gun with this one.
30. He's 33 or 32. He is.
Mm,
He is Asian.
yeah. We will get back to that one. First
Still
things
has
first,
more
man.
open play goals than most of these young dudes.
Like who?
Hey, you take your pick. Take your pick.
Not my young dude. I
Open play.
don't think so. This season,
How many does he have? How many does he have?
my boy has two in the Premier League,
I swear
and
Salah has four.
I think
Oh
Salah has
no,
two.
he has one at Bournemouth.
Yeah, the
The
Bournemouth
first,
one. I
the
don't even
first
remember the
one,
Bournemouth and Brentford one.
Brentford. Oh, Brentford. I just remember Brentford.
There
Wait,
you
so
go,
how many
boy.
goals does Saka have overall?
Nah, Saka has 3 goals a season in the Prem. He has five in all competitions. He scored two. No, six in all competitions. He scored two in the Champions League. And he scored one in the Carabao.
Mhm.
But
What? He played the Carabao game.
nah, he came on at like
Oh
80th
yeah, he
minute and
did. He did.
but yeah,
Okay.
let's get back to let's get to the fixtures actually because I'd like this one to be a quick one. It was so nice editing the last one. It was just quick and easy. I was like, beautiful. These 7 hour ones are getting to me. Um
Man, man, it happens.
anyway, yeah, it does. Bro, Tottenham versus Manchester United. Do you have anything to say about this game? Because I have a few things.
No, you kick us off.
Huh?
Kick us off. Kick us off. You,
Now kick us off. This game can be summed up with one thing that killed me, bro. When I heard it, it killed me. Tottenham had just scored their second goal. So Tottenham are winning 2-1. And then the commentator said, I guess we can see that neither of these teams are definitely going to be challenging for the Premier League this season.
God
Bro,
damn, that's harsh.
it was harsh, but it was true. This game was
I
very
mean, it's
bad.
true. It's true. Also, I kind of enjoyed when Man United went up and then they said, we are number three or number, was it number
Yeah, and
two or
then
number three?
they were like
And then
number, it was third, I think.
uh,
Then they shuffled all the way down just
yeah.
because it's way too early in the season. Way too, but nah, it just killed me, man. It killed me
Every
so
everyone
much.
everyone is like a point. Like the point
Mm,
difference is like two, one, two, and
mm,
then also
mm.
the only one that's like way ahead.
And even
But
now, that's kind of gone a little bit.
yeah, because Man City is. Let's talk about Tottenham and Man United. The game was very funny. You
See,
remember when we were on call and then you were like, it looks like it might be an all time. I tuned in and you lied to me.
yeah, it was a stinker. Hey,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think
You owe
there are
me
few
time.
games in life. There are few games in life where you see the score 2-2, and you're like, oh, that must have been nice, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
It was
Wasn't even
very bad.
close. Wasn't even close to me, guys.
The
But
way
I
Tottenham
think for you,
equalized was hilarious because I was watching and I was like, man, this game is awful. It's clearly going to end 1-0. And I think everyone saw it coming. Everyone saw 1-0. Like, this game is over. And I think it showed how bad Manchester United were that they couldn't keep it at 1-0. And I think it showed how awful Tottenham were that they couldn't leave it at 2-1.
Not 2-1, yeah. I think it it kind of is a excuse me, it's kind of a funny thing because of how um they spoke about what's this Tottenham, like the Tottenham defense a
Mm,
few weeks
mm,
ago, and,
mm.
and it's it makes me laugh. It makes
Yeah,
me
these
laugh.
guys.
So
Yeah, both these guys are so bad. And it wasn't it Van de Ven. It was Van de Ven that like kind of gave the ball away that led to the corner.
to be fair, he did his job. To be
He
fair,
had a good game, but like you can't do that.
I, I mean, yeah, it's obviously you can't do that, but you you have a good game, you have a good game, bro. It's like it's there.
I know what you mean, but yeah, I'm just saying like when someone steps up to the old like conversations, I'm expecting flawlessness. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think
man.
he did have a good game. I thought Romero was poor, and this guy's always getting injured. In fact, you know what, man? I don't know how to feel, bro. Do you know
Mm,
why I don't know how to feel? Some of the stuff that happens with Manchester United and Tottenham defenders, who actually I think are pretty good defenders. Like I think Romero is a pretty good defender. I think Van der Ven's a pretty good defender, and I think De Ligt is a pretty good defender. From when we've
right.
played them, I noticed these guys, and I'm like, these guys are kind of top. Like, but there's some things that happen when I watch them. Now I'm like, nah. Like that goal that Tell scored, I just can't picture it happening with like Van Dijk and Saliba and Gabriel, like and prime Kanate, not Kanate now. Kanate is in a bit of a slump, but like real Kanate,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I can't picture these goals. Some of them, like, and that I think is the reason why sometimes I don't rate them as high as these other guys do.
People rate them higher than I ever thought.
Mm,
Like
mm,
it's one of those things where I was like, yeah, they should be rated, but how high are we saying? Because
mm,
were like people are moving crazy with the ratings, man.
mm,
Like at some point we have to go, bro, calm down, calm down.
mm. And I get you. I agree with you. It does feel. I hold the same sentiment. And yeah, when we get to the Arsenal game, I'm gonna explain like exactly why some of the stuff is different. You know that if I made a slide tackle, I've already messed up.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of what
Mal-
I felt
Maldini
when
says.
Van der Ven slide tackled Sesko. I was like, Sesko should have scored.
Oh yeah, cause I remember that happening and it was like good what's this? Good what you call it?
Defending.
Good covering. Yeah, good recovery. But then it's like in a perfect world that doesn't happen like that.
Mm,
In a perfect world it's a bit different,
mm.
I would say. It's a bit more how should I say? Ooh, somebody's knocking at my door. Might have to pause the thing. Yeah. So I was like it's a bit of a bit of a weird one. Uh, um how these people are rated that highly, you know.
Mm. You know what I think it is? I think um benefit of the doubt, like Tottenham's midfield, Manchester United's midfield, like yeah, it's been a mess. So again, that's the reason why.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Yeah,
It's
but I don't think the midfield is the reason why a nigga would like cut you and shoot like that. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I feel like there's more you can do. I'm not saying you can do everything, but I feel like there's more you can do.
yeah. That's fair. There's nothing really interesting to talk about that game. Like there's
Mm,
nothing I have for that game.
mm,
That game was just that game, and it
mm. Van de Ven tried that run.
um did he? I don't think he
Yeah,
did.
he got tackled, like clamped. It was really not clamped, but it was really funny. There were memes about it all over.
Like he fully went for it.
Yeah, he went for it. You could see he was going for it, and then like Casemiro just took him, like took the ball off him. It was like very close. It wasn't. It was really very funny.
Yeah, okay. I can
Mm-hmm.
see that.
Yeah, it was funny, but yeah, that's I think that's all.
Yeah, it's nothing
Anywho,
too, bro. It's one of those you have to hold your hands up and then go, yeah,
mm,
it wasn't a great day.
mm. Did you watch any of these two games? Everton and
Which one?
Fulham and West Ham and Burnley.
No.
I don't know why I didn't watch it. I felt like I did, but like I don't remember. I remember parts of the game. I know the Everton Fulham one was really boring at first half. Then picked up. But yeah, I think Everton are having a good season. No, 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 no. Everton are having an indifferent season. I think they're supposed to be doing better than they're doing.
Interesting.
Hmm.
You know what it feels like? They always look like they've won, but
Mm.
they don't win enough for you to say they're having a very great season. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
They always look like they've won though.
Mm. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. There's always like this vibe around that they're doing really well. And then, but then when you look at like, when you remember that they're not doing amazing. They're doing decent.
Yes.
Like they're having a decent
Yeah.
season. It was
Yeah.
the same. It was the same like last season with Everton. There were moments you were like, "Oh, these guys are doing so amazing." Then you look again and you're like, "Actually, they're doing decent. They're doing okay."
Yeah. They're doing enough. They're
Yeah,
doing
and
they're doing
West
just
Ham
right.
getting, huh?
I think they're doing just right. They're in
Mm.
the Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah, that's brilliant, bro. You should pattern that. You should unless you stole it from someone.
Nah, steal it from someone. What do you take me for? No, you think you're working with good people, and now they're accusing you of stealing. Like, hey, bro, this life.
I'm gonna
This
accuse you,
life
but
is
now I'm
not
starting
that.
to actually think you did steal. Mm-mm.
I didn't steal. I borrowed like a normal person. Okay.
Your Goldilocks on. Okay.
It's
Um.
a it's the physics thing, not physics, but cosmology thing. I think where they go, the Earth is in the Goldilocks zone because it's like perfectly placed. Like if it
mm,
was anywhere to the side or whatnot, yeah, the Earth would how do you say? The Earth
would
would not be.
explode. I don't know. I don't know
It
anything
would
about.
be in a different situation, in a different type of situation.
I noted. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it.
I got you. I got you. You know, that's why we're here. Interesting
Mm.
facts and all that. Not the football. The football has
Um.
not been interesting, so we're doing what we can.
I feel like West Ham versus Burnley. West Ham coming back. Like West Ham were always. I felt were always going to come back because they hired an experienced Premier League manager.
That's interesting. It, it, I always had my doubts.
Naturally, naturally.
The thing that makes me doubt West Ham coming back is like it's just pure, bro. The way they been, it's just pure weird.
Mm.
It's like
Mm.
it's not the way I can use my words, bro. It's been very very weird for them. They've not played well at any point. not at any point, but they've not played well enough this season that it becomes a okay, West Ham are on this or this. You know,
Mm,
it's funny. They're having a very funny season.
mm. No, they are. I mean, well, they're coming back into it. This is their second win in a row, and now they're out of that dangerous. Because there was a point in the season where I was starting to see that there were just three teams down there, and everyone else was like 6 points ahead or something like this, something crazy. In other words, even if one of the teams at the bottom win, they're still going to be in the relegation zone. And West Ham were in that zone, and now they're out of that zone. So that's where I come forward, and I'm like, if you're out of that zone, you're in a good position.
Which is fair.
Yeah, but they've had a poor season, but Nuno Espirito Santo is doing well. Okay. Sunderland versus Arsenal. I feel like obviously I think I should start.
Continue. Yeah, yeah. Continue. I'm enjoying this.
So
Let's work.
so
So,
I'll say what I liked because I feel
okay,
like that's important. What I
okay,
enjoyed was that after going back, we came back into the game. And I felt like not came back into the game like, oh, we scored 2 goals. And it was just, no, we came back and we deserved it. We fully put pep on them. Everything was good. And they were really difficult. I think first half, after like 10, 20 minutes, I was like, okay, this is a problem. So I was really happy to come back into the game, especially knowing my Arsenal in simple terms, knowing the issues that we faced last season that stopped us from winning the Premier League. Like last season, this game ends 1-0 to Sunderland, maybe even 2-0 to Sunderland because Arsenal just couldn't break them down. And I feel that I was very impressed with the team, very impressed with, the longer awaited Trossard for the last, I think, 3 games has been. I keep saying this. I'm frustrated by Trossard because he's so inconsistent in every action. Not inconsistent per game, inconsistent action. The last 3 games, it's been top, and I love it. This is the left winger that we need. You know what I'm saying? We need a left winger, and this is it. So please show me that you are the guy. And that's why I'm so happy with Trossard. And I was happy with the team to come back from 1-0 to 2 to make it 2-1. And the game was way more difficult than anticipated. Way more difficult. It was really tough. So that's something that I really enjoyed. And it let me know that the problems that we were facing last season, which I've already figured out, but the problems that we were facing last season are not the problems that we're going to face this season. So that's what
yeah,
I'm really happy about. And I actually, it further let me know that I still believe that we're definitely in a good position when it comes to aiming for the league. It was very painful for them to score last minute, and the way that they scored as well. It felt preventable. There were some moments that I was like, if Raya punches the ball, if what's it called? It was like if Raya punches the ball, if Raya stays on this line. Because at first I was like, people are blaming Raya, but I expect my goalkeeper to come out there. I do expect my
yeah,
goalkeeper to come out there. But then I saw it again, and then I see that he's standing waiting to catch the ball. I don't expect my goalkeeper to do that now.
wait. For the first one.
For the second one,
Oh, okay.
the
I
last
got
minute, he's
lost.
standing to wait to catch the ball. And then the guy gets in front of
Oh,
him and
so
Gabriel.
he gets there.
He gets there. Like, not that he got there, but if he made himself
Close enough.
bigger, the goal doesn't go through. If he tries to punch the ball, the goal doesn't go through because his
That's
fist
the
would be
one I
too
was
close.
thinking about. That's the
Yeah,
one I was
so
thinking about, the punching. Because I'm not sure how close he was to catching, but I'm
yeah,
pretty sure he
exactly.
was very close to.
That's mine. That's mine. I think he shouldn't have opted to catch the ball. He should have opted to punch the ball. I don't see it as, oh my gosh, what a goalkeeper mistake. But I see it as some this could have happened and would have prevented this. So that's why it's quite unfortunate, especially because I felt that at 2-1, there was a feeling of just a common feeling that we feel, which is we're going to win this game. We're going to do it, and we're going to do it. And it was really tough to get into that
But
position. So
I thought you guys were gonna do it. I was
I,
annoyed.
yeah, I thought we were going to do it too. And I think most rival fans thought we were going to do it. So for it to not happen was quite unfortunate and unforeseen. But the team really showed everything. Like I can't even blame the players. I can't even blame the manager. Like hindsight would tell you, oh, he should have put like another attacking player because our attacking players were super tired, so we had no outlet. But that's hindsight. I mean, we've been doing this for game on game on game, and very very successful. Not kind of successful. The team had like a last minute opportunity. We got away with one. No, no, unbelievably successful. The team had nothing. So I can understand continuing doing that. So yeah, I can't blame the referee, the manager for that, especially because it was really close and really fine details. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to get my players back because so many of them are coming back at the same time, and it's been painful. Like I don't think you understand. I don't think I try to explain to people how painful Nickel Marina as striker is. Like it's fun.
Not
It's
feeling like
fun
that
when he scores. Like you know what I mean. There's
when
sometimes
he
where
doesn't
things like that
score.
happen, huh?
I'm saying it's fun when he scores, but he doesn't score nearly enough to make it a thing that is, good.
Mm, mm. But for even if he scored like every game, it'd still be only fun exactly that moment when he scored. For every other moment, it is dreadful. It is horrible. It's like he's so slow and he's physical in a midfielder way, not an attacker way. So it's so uncomfortable to watch, man. And I'm so happy. Like I'm tired. I want to see Gyökeres. I want to see Havertz. I want to. Jesus is also coming back. Like he's in training.
How close is in training? I was
He's in
about to ask
training,
how
but
close is
Jesus is
he?
probably about like a month away because you know these ACL guys, they come back for training and then they come back in a month for real. But Jesus is in training. He's training with the team, so that's very nice to see. What's it called?
Yeah.
Madueke is back soon. Odegaard, man. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Even if Odegaard plays how he played last season, it's still going to be good because Eze doesn't fit that role, that controller role, because Odegaard controls the whole game. So that's the guy. I think that's the guy that I'm looking at. I'm like, bro, if you come back and
You
even
come
if you
back
play bad, we're still gonna
good.
do really well. So yeah, I'm excited for what's coming. But it was just, I think it was a disappointing moment, but it's not like a disappointing, let's say a disappointing result. I'm not looking at Arsenal players and be like, and all the fans, what I love the most is the fans feel the same way. Because I'm sick and tired of Arsenal fans being like, oh shit, Arteta out because we drew this game. It was his fault. There was not, like, there was really little that could have been done. I'm not even sure if you put an attacker on that, like, we actually get away with this game. They were very good. Sunderland were very, very good. It was very uncomfortable watch. And yeah, man, that's the game for me.
Yeah, fair.
Yo,
No,
yeah,
that's a fair assessment, I guess.
yeah. The only thing that kind of was a downer was that I knew I was like, ugh, the hate watching must be really sweet right now, but it's a temporary one because y'all aren't gonna get many more. You know when
It
you feel it,
wasn't enough. I didn't enjoy it enough.
because you guys are playing next day.
Yeah.
All right.
Also
Do you have
because
anything to?
not
Oh, sorry. Continue.
I'll say also because I'm not sure if we were going to it. So it's like
Mm,
the hate, you can't fully enjoy that kind of hate watch, man.
mm,
It's almost impossible.
mm. But yeah, I thought overall getting the draw out of it was good. It was just unfortunate the way it happened. If Sunderland scored to make it 2-1, and then we scored to make it 2-2, and then they attack us, and then we don't concede. We walk away with the draw feeling much better. We'll be like, yeah, they were a tough time because they were a tough team. So that's the reason why. It's just the way it happened is what gets you. But if it was just a little bit different, I think we would have been fine, and I think we'll still be fine. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Fair.
Chelsea versus Wolves. Did you watch this?
No.
Yeah, I had to
Chelsea versus
muster myself up to watch this game.
it's not a
Wolves, huh?
it's not a it's, it's not a particular game, and it's not one you go must watch, you know?
Yeah, I think this was the game that made me say Arsenal should slap Chelsea. Should.
Like when
Should and will are two different things. Because we're playing them in like this 2 game, like we're playing Tottenham and then we
Tottenham,
play Chelsea.
yeah, should is
It's not
it's an
will,
interesting thing. Yeah,
but we should. We should. There's no I don't see why we shouldn't. I don't know if Palmer's back, but I don't think he will be. João Pedro is like oof, bro, I don't even want to diss him too much, but he's João Pedro reminds me of remember Mkhitaryan in Arsenal, like kind of how Virtus played a little bit, like where you're just a little bit off,
yeah.
like everything
You're
is
not
there,
you're not you're not all the way there yet.
yeah, everything is there, your touch, your passing, your running, your skill, but you're not impacting the game. You're not having an effect, and Arsenal will eat him. They will eat him. But more like honestly, man, and if they eat João Pedro, I think we win that game. If João Pedro comes and has a banger of a game, then yeah, it's gonna be stickier. But yeah, we have to win that game against Chelsea. The Tottenham one, for me, I've kind of like put it at the back of my mind because North London derby, these games happen. But that Chelsea one, nah, has to. They were so poor, and then they came and then won 3-0 because Wolves are very, very poor. Like this guy was calling offside for a cross in the box. Are you sick?
Offside for what?
For a cross in the box. The ball was crossed in the box and then it was headed in.
Um,
And then the Wolves defender was like, offside. I was like, no, bro. Put your
Calm
hand
down.
down. Put
Calm,
your hand down.
calm your bitch ass
This
up.
this is embarrassing, bro. And yeah, man. I think that's day one. All right. Now let's continue.
Yeah.
On to today, basically. Okay, man. I'm gonna be straight. I missed every game here, except the Man City Liverpool one. Did you see any of them?
Okay. Let's talk about
Okay, I
let's talk.
saw the end of Crystal Palace versus Brighton because I said straight win. Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, and Nottingham. So I was just waiting. I was
Did
gonna
Aston
win
Villa
so
win?
much money, huh?
Aston Villa, Nottingham, and who?
Crystal Palace,
Did Nottingham win?
Nottingham won.
I know Aston Villa won.
Yeah, so Crystal Palace let me down.
God, you sent me the things as singles. I think I did do the singles.
Nah, yeah, you were fumbled for singles because it was really bad. Um,
What do you mean?
no, because
What
I
do you mean?
missed everything. I missed everything except the Nottingham Forest versus Leeds.
Didn't Aston Villa win?
Aston Villa did win, but I don't think I sent that as a single. Was it a single?
You sent. the home games. I remember your whole point was home
Yeah,
games.
my
You
whole
sang
thing was home games.
Crystal Palace, Forest, and Aston Villa or Brentford. Which one was it?
It was us. It was Aston Villa.
Yeah, then I'm probably good for the next 2 weeks. Don't need to load up anything.
All right, okay, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, Crystal Palace drew. No, no, that's where I
I
lost.
saw that. I saw that Crystal Palace, Brighton. That's a
Mm.
very surprising no, by the way.
Yeah, because those games are normally high scoring, from my
Yeah.
memory.
Oh no,
Anyway,
you,
man.
you said Brentford. You gave it to Newcastle, you bastard.
Yeah, I gave it to Newcastle. Yeah, I
You
never said
bastard.
Brentford. I didn't think Brentford were gonna win.
Uh, but it's all good. Let's talk about the game, man. I'm not even the other
Let's talk about the
game.
league. If you recognize that, bro, you're washed.
If I recognize what?
Let's talk about the league.
Who said that?
Okay, nah, you're still good. You're still good. All right, let's talk about the game. Man City versus Liverpool.
Who said?
Nah, nah,
I
it's fine. It's
think I
fine.
see it. Is it is it that nigga in the room?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, so with the what's it called, with the bonnet on.
Oh no!
Man, the
Oh
comment
no!
sections kill me when they're like, I love the fact that he's in a robe to show he just he just got done. He just got done watching tape.
Oh my god! Oh, he calls it game tape. He's like, I just reviewed the game tape, and I'm like, hey, what did you just say to me?
Okay, dog. Oh wow, I felt like awkward. I was like, oh yeah, nah. The videos are funny. Like I don't know what to say, but hey, this guy caught me out, caught me lacking.
Bro,
Let's talk about the
it's always
league,
he always pops up on my Twitter tab like
bro.
on the random
It's bro.
random timing.
It's both of them,
Ra-
man. It's both of them.
Oh
There's
man,
there's the guy who's like proper commentator, American sports commentator. I honestly, I just don't see how she's gonna make it through. He talks like that, and then there's the guy. Let's talk about the league. All right, nah. Yeah.
yeah,
Let,
no.
let's not let's
Let's
not
talk
get
about
into
the
this.
league is the glasses one.
No, the glasses one is yeah, I'll show you after.
Let's say that. Let's talk
The
about the
glasses
league.
one is the sports commentator one. The other guy is the let's talk about the league. But anyway, bro,
The
yeah,
glasses
I
one
know.
is the robes one.
Yeah, it's the guy with the robe. I also agreed
Oh,
with you
he
there,
says
but
that
then
as
I just
well.
kept going.
He's also saying that.
Interesting. I'm gonna check it
You
out
know,
after. I'm gonna check it out.
my
Pause.
happiest times watching the video because it's always engaging is when I recognize no names. I'm like, yes,
Oh yeah. Oh, when
yes.
bro, when he was saying, what's the one that like when he mentioned shit, what's her name, man? Fuck. Because 90% of the time, bro, 90% of the time I recognize nobody. Like I'm happy. But then when he brings out, yeah, Alyssa Violet, I'm like, oh fuck sakes, man.
Who that?
Yeah, don't worry, man. Anyway, man, Man City versus Liverpool.
You cook?
Let me just quickly search because I actually think I'm getting this wrong.
The Man City vs Liverpool.
Yeah, Man City versus Liverpool. Nope, it's the wrong person. Anywho, that's fine. Um, Man City versus Liverpool. Bro, I can't lie. You guys were terrible.
Oh, not yeah, yeah. We not really similar. Madrid did better. We played like Madrid. Like we didn't actually. Madrid kind of ran and they had a lot of possession. I'd say we played like we played like we played before Aston Villa.
Mm.
We didn't do as much running. That's what like I'm not even mad. I'm just like when your parents stop beating you and they start using words, that's when it hurts the most. Like I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad today. I'm just kind of disappointed because they were showing fight, but they didn't win the second balls, which I told you like whenever we lose the second balls, we lose the game. We
Mm.
didn't put like connect any passes like that entire
Mm.
game. If you check like passing sequences, the uh I guess the best would be Mamadashvili to Konate. Bro, it's that kind of a day.
Mm.
When it's not just that you were unlucky as well. Bro, before I get to the unlucky, Konate had a terrible game, and I
Bro,
am more disappointed in the response from Slot than what happened. Konate is having a terrible game. I look back at the Ipswich game.
yeah,
Kwanzaa was having a
in
terrible
Kwanzaa.
game. Yeah, Kwanzaa was being beat the same way Konate was being beaten today. The same way Kwanzaa was. It's just, different method. Kwanzaa
Mm.
was beaten with the headers. Konate was beaten because they would press him more because Van Dijk has better, on the ball. Van Dijk is better on the ball, so they press Konate more. That's what their game plan was. So at halftime, I'm expecting, oh, he'll bring on Joe Gomez because Joe Gomez has played against Man City a bunch of times, and
Mm.
um, Haaland has not scored against Joe Gomez. I think ever since he came to the league. Yeah, I don't think he has. But that's not the point. The point is Ancelotti response did not affect the game. You know, like he made substitutions that did nothing towards the game.
Mm.
Whereas when you're losing, you're 2-0 down, substitutions are supposed to be your response the same way he was last season. I'm not just saying this because, substitutions should be, game changers. It's because last season he showed that with his substitutions, he's able to
Mm.
change the game. When we
Mm.
go at halftime and there's nothing for for us in the game, there's more of a response because he would do something. He would have a tactical change. You would have a certain situation. The the most that he did, or a tactical change that he did, was double up on Doku on our right, and then drop Grunberg into uh, center back
Mm.
when in possession, and that did nothing because
Mm.
they pressed all of our players except for Konate.
Mm.
That was their game plan. I saw it from the get-go. The commentators said it, and I was like, "Oh, me and commentators are saying the same thing." The commentator
Mm.
later on said something like rubbish, and then I was like, "Okay, we're not the same." But
Mm.
then we saw it. It was clear. It was there. It was in our faces the entire time. It was there, but he didn't respond. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. In a sense of uh, uh, um, season's already gone. I'm not worried in that sense. I'm just hoping that we have a better response
Mm.
in after the international break. How many?
Mm.
It's 2 games for the international break, so what, 2 weeks?
Mm.
Uh, I hate that it's two
It
weeks,
shouldn't be
but
2 weeks. It should be about 1 week, I think.
it should be 1 week. That
Yeah, they
means,
should be back in the week after next week. The international
okay,
games they
so
play like every 3 days.
yeah, but teams play twice after like 4 days, so it should be a week. Yeah, yeah, but this international break, I hope when we're coming back, everyone is fit. Um, you know what? I'll take a Stefan Bratech at this point in time.
Mm, mm,
He set a bit deeper so it will allow Gravenberch to do his running because from the get-go our you know thing that was killing us was our press was beaten and then you see five of our players on the other side of the ball. Five like as soon as the Gravenberch would go forward and then the ball would be played behind and then you count the players there. There's three of our attackers.
mm,
Soboslai is there, Gravenberch is there, and then not like our midfield is bypassed. So
mm,
having a player that could sit maybe would help that because uh, um even though McAllister was supposed to be that he hasn't been good. Let me not even say he hasn't been good. Almost no one bar Soboslai has been at their level. Van Dijk has been Van Dijk, but I don't think Van Dijk should count. He's consistently Van Dijk.
mm.
Like
It's
when
like
we're
based on
playing.
the circumstances around, it's based on the level of Van Dyke ness.
Yeah,
That's like
like
that's where it becomes shaky.
the many goals that we're conceding. It's not because um Van Dijk not at the level. It's because midfield not at the level. So
Mm,
it's one of those, man. It's going to be an interesting few weeks. I'm
mm,
hoping to see a better response. I'm not worried because I still believe we'll leave it here with something. Insert Denzel me, but I'm from out the way. I'm leaving here with something.
mm.
That's I genuinely believe that. There's because there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, no, I catch you, man.
When I
Listen,
say there's
man.
no way, it's not about the money spent or whatnot. It's about the mentality of the players, and there's
Mm,
no way this continues. You remember when I said mentality being very like mm, bad affects the players. The mentality right now is very weird. It doesn't seem the Liverpool of old, and even when there's not a lot of changes in the squad, it still doesn't seem like the Liverpool of old. I'm not sure if
mm,
you wanted to add anything on the game because I was going to make another reference that uh, uh, um uh, might take us 2 days again.
mm. No, I catch you. No, I do have a few things to say about the game. I thought you guys were very poor, and I thought,
You,
like, first things first. Obviously, you want to draw as a fan of a as an Arsenal fan. You just want to draw, but I actually preferred if Man City won. Just
yeah, that was
listen.
the general consensus.
It was actually like the general consensus, but like having seen how Man City won, obviously there's a lot of worry. But I still did do prefer that Man City won because log I don't know, man. I'm still very worried about Liverpool. I'm still very worried. Not very. Okay. I'm not very worried about Liverpool, but I'm more worried about Liverpool than I am of City. Because City, I've
Oh,
seen
don't
the
say
you know one
that.
of those.
Don't say that. Don't
I've
say that. One of your fans said that last season. Said, "I'm more worried of
I'm
City
aware.
than
You know
Liverpool."
what's
And
funny?
then,
You know what's funny? It's getting. That's what I said last season too. I also said the same thing.
yeah, I know,
I was like,
I know.
I feel more comfortable chasing Liverpool than chasing City. And
Oh,
I don't think the
God.
fact that we lost last season means that I feel like I was wrong. But I do. But it's one of those things where it's like the season was done from a long time, but we were like, but since we're not chasing City, at least we can at least have a little bit of hope. But it was gone already. Now it's kind of a similar situation. I don't know, man. City, man. There's something that, like you said, you play like Real Madrid. Real Madrid did not have as many chances against you guys as you guys had against Man City. You guys had some serious chances.
We
Salah should have
didn't.
done it.
I don't think we had that many chances. I think maybe
Salah
Madrid
chip.
was more. No, I know that there's a salad chip, and if
Real
you count
Madrid didn't
City,
have a single one-on-one against you.
Yeah, but the number of chances is different from quality of chance. If you're talking quality of chance, then
Nah,
sure.
bro, but come on, you can't like I don't think you can count like a long range, like just random long range effort where that doesn't go anywhere near like as a chance. I mean like real chances.
Would
I
you
don't think
count?
Madrid had
Because
anything.
there was you remember against Aston Villa when um was it Cash who shot and then Van Dijk kind of it deflected off Van Dijk and then
Mm.
does that count as the long range shot that you're talking about, or does that just count as a shot?
I think that doesn't even count as a chance. It just counts as actually counts as a chance, but I don't think it counts as a close like a close chance. I think it counts as it
Yeah,
doesn't. It just
but
counts as something that could have led to a goal. I think, and
I
I
think
think
we
you,
agree.
yeah, I think.
I think we agree. It's you're talking about
I
the quality
mean
of chances. We
Gakpo.
did it. Yeah, first with that first chance he got on
Yeah,
the pitch
the
with yeah.
yeah, no, dog. But like these are things. Listen, I feel like if you scored one of them, the game could have gotten a little shakier. Not that we've gone shaky, it could have gone a little shakier because that's just how football works. That's why whenever like I'm in a team and then we're losing 2-0, 3-0, I'm like, guys, if we get one goal, this whole game will change. Just let's focus on the one first and then we'll go from there.
But yeah, you have to
Because it makes
you
them
build
nervous.
football from one. Yeah, you build
Mm,
football from one, and then you go you try and you know keep that.
mm.
By the way, we did score a goal.
Oh, the
I
Van
even
Dyke
forgot
one.
that happened. Oh my gosh, I forgot that happened.
Mm. This was the first time I saw a ref actually call it in time. I always see
What do you mean?
BAR come back for those.
That the VAR did.
Nah, the ref called it in time. The ref was like offside in time. Don't forget, like you didn't celebrate and then go all the way to the back and then walk back and blah blah. Nah, you celebrated and then the ref's flag was up and then you just waited small because the celebration was very short.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It was weird either way.
mm,
That was not interference because I've seen it being given for worse
mm,
atrocities on this planet.
mm.
Penalty was given. The penalty you could argue because there's a touch, you could go, yeah, there's a touch. That one, you could look at the line of sight where the ball is coming from. Like,
Mm.
what are we doing? If the ball is coming from the left and Robertson is on the right, and then you say Robertson is offside, what are we doing? I thought we were
That was
talking about interfering.
uncomfortable. Oh yeah, that was uncomfortable because it kind of went over Doku more than it did over
That's what
Robertson. And
somebody
I heard,
somebody texted. I posted on my
mm,
status that you know Michael Oliver's on is on video, and then somebody says, "Nah, bro, it was a what's this? It was offside," and I'm like, he's not in the line of sight. He says he's blocking Gigi's view. I'm reading what he says, and I'm like, I ask him, is Doku blocking?
mm,
He doesn't, he leaves that. He just says, nah, Robertson is offside. And I'm like, Robertson is offside. Robertson is not interfering with play. The goal should stand. And then he says he was clearly interfering. And I ask him again, is Doku interfering? Is Doku in the line of sight?
because
He
what
leaves it.
I
He
heard,
leaves it.
what
He leaves
I
it.
heard is that when like there's doubt as to, in other words, if I'm in front as well, like I'm the opposition and you're the attacker, I'm the defender. If I'm in front of the keeper as well and I'm also blocking, I heard that it doesn't count as like interference because you can't really tell who's interfering. So
Ooh, ooh. Is this one of those like you remember the Bernardo Silva one from last season?
Oh yeah, that one was awful. I actually think to this day that's one of the worst VAR decisions of all time.
It is. It is.
And I can't believe we didn't talk about it more because I think that was awful. Like I still don't get it.
Yeah. Was it against Wolves or something? I forgot who it was against, but I just remember it happening, and I'm like, this is this is weird. Because there was one where somebody jumped over the ball. Was it the same one? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
No,
Because
no, I think it's a different one. City, I remember the guy ducked under the ball.
oh, okay, okay. I'm thinking of a different one. But yeah, it's been an insane day. Do you think it was a penalty? Because I think um it being given is not the most outrageous thing on the planet,
Mm.
but it's kind of one of those, it's it's given you
Whenever a
like
keeper is involved, man, I think it's probably a penalty.
that is true. But you know, yeah,
Mm.
how far do we take the you know n- natural body placement thing? Like, come on.
Yeah, I get you. I get you in a general sense.
But I don't think it was not a penalty. He grabbed him. If it was, I think if it was my team, I would be like, oh, penalty. Look at the leg, penalty. But I'm saying it in the general sense of the rule. If a keeper slides in and then like running and then comes in, blocks the first thing, and then it goes to a player, he's still sliding and he
Mm.
hits that player. Is it still a penalty? The answer is yes. But the question now is, should it be? Because if we're talking all this, but you can't measure intent, you can't do all of that. So ultimately, that's fine. But the offside goal, bro, and it was 1-1. If that went in, it's more of a game.
Different kind of game, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, not to take away from you know, Doku's had
Oof,
a great game.
Doku, Jesus, man.
Doku
Yeah,
had
I
a
don't think we
good
mentioned that. I
yeah,
can't lie,
yeah.
man. It was the third one, the goal that I was like, ugh, that's disgusting. And the
I,
issue,
I I saw a pop like I was like so annoyed. My phone popped up a goal, and I was like, in my like of course I don't want it to be a goal, but in my head I'm like, if anyone deserves a goal here, it's this
mm,
bastard. It's
mm,
this Belgian bastard, and it was him, and the
mm,
goal plays on my screen, and I'm like, yeah, fair, fair. I just wanted us to get one back. We lose 3-1, and I know we fought for something, you know.
mm.
Yeah.
No, I thought I wanted you guys to get one back too because I felt like it was only right. Because I'm
Mm,
telling you, dog, I feel like you guys weren't like made. That's why when you were saying the stuff about Madrid, I understand because it's your team. I was like, listen, man, um, you guys were made enough, like did enough things for you to score at least one goal. It wasn't a 3-0 performance. It was just because of how attacking you are a team that it ended up being
yeah,
3-0. Like the second goal, I didn't think that was, oh wow, second goal goes in and you just knew it
second,
was coming. I thought it
bro,
was, oh,
second
that's so
goal.
unlucky. The first goal, I think that's an own goal, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, it,
And you know
it,
something that killed me?
it
There were a
can't
lot
be
of
an own
moments, and
goal.
it looked like it was going off target for me. It looks like he headed it off target, and then it hit Konate, and that's why it went on target.
Nah, it hit Konate before going to Haaland. He tried flicking it over, and then it hit
Interesting.
Haaland. He
Yeah, I mean,
tried
I have to
flicking
check
it
that
over,
goal
and then
again.
it hit. Haaland doesn't even know where like where it's going. Like
Mm.
he tries flicking it over Haaland, while Haaland has jumped higher than him, and then he, hits it over. I'm not sure if we've spoken about, but Konate's performance today was awful.
No, I know,
I
and
think I
I've
think we
I've
spoke
mentioned
about.
this before with you. Remember, now we haven't spoken about it, but I've mentioned it before with you. Real Madrid aren't waiting for Konate. If Konate has a bad season, They will not go for him. I think
I mean,
I think players Euro, it was the exact same thing with Euro. Real Madrid weren't waiting for Euro's contract to expire. If Euro had a bad season,
I see
they
what
were
you're saying.
not going to go. Remember when they did that shit with Ericsson, with Christian Eriksen, where it was like they're waiting for Christian Eriksen, they're waiting for Paul Pogba. Dude, if you have a bad season, they're not gonna come for you. They're waiting for that contract to expire. They're not waiting. If the contract expires, they will take a punt if it's worthy, but they're not waiting for you. And yeah, I think that's the reason why when players get their heads turned by Madrid trying to sign them on a free contract, because listen, I understand. That's my personal opinion of what's
I
happening.
think it was different from Trent.
Trent,
The
it's because
Trent is
Trent had
different
such a
because they
long,
don't have.
yeah, they don't have a right back, and Trent had such a long body of work. He's basic, and the way he plays, he's basically a Real Madrid player type. Real Madrid players always have a catch-22. He's fast, but he's not strong. He's tall, but he's not fast. He's good on the ball, but he's not like Real Madrid players always have like he's elite at dribbling, but he can't shoot. He's elite at passing, but he's slow. That's Real Madrid players except when they bring in someone like Ronaldo. He's unbelievable at everything, but he's injury prone. And Trent had that unbelievable passer, but his defending is shaky. So that's the situation with Trent. And you saw even the way they were acting with Trent. You could see that, listen, man, these guys don't want you that bad. They don't
Yeah,
want you. They're willing to not have you. If you don't come to their team, it's not going to be the end of the world. Mbappe, see how they move with Mbappe and then look at yourself. They could have bought him for money, like 1 year remaining on the contract, free 5 years contract. They would have bought him like it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. That's how Madrid move when they want you. They're very um
but
drunk nigga at the club type of club.
curse all our players. They have a curse on our when they turn they turn Trent. He started having like these. My head is already in Madrid kind of. Bro, against Man United,
Yeah, that was a bad
this
one, eh?
guy, bro, Van Dijk almost slept. I almost went to Anfield and slept. It would have taken a bunch of days, but I would have. This like, it, bro. Same with Konate in recent times, man. It's like, aren't you supposed to play for that Madrid contract? Like, play at the highest level so
Mm.
that they can go, oh, yeah, let's get him. Oh, but then it's like the opposite. It's like they're playing so that we start going, oh, yeah, you should have went. You're playing for my club and you're having a hunger. Like, what are we
Mm.
doing? You can't, like, it's one of the reasons why you can't say, oh, you must like Trent. Bro, this guy quit halfway through, like mentally gave up. No, not just like on like the team. At some point he just like stopped running, bro. He stopped running. He gave the ball away, jog. Like he would at least pretend like he's running back, but he just stopped. He just started jogging. When you start feeling like you're above it all type of thing. You start moving like you are who you are. Like Trent is Trent was amazing. Trent was
You are who
amazing.
you are, but it kills me.
But it's true. It's true. Like it was annoying, man. It was annoying, and I feel like it
Yo, listen,
feels
man,
the
I'm just
same as
not a
with
good defender,
Konate.
bro.
It feels but then what's happening with Konate is like, what are we doing?
Yeah, nah. I catch you. It is. It is.
When certain things like this happens, I'm like, I really don't want to renew a player for, and this is not because he had a bad game. It's because a player mentally checks out.
Mm,
You know, when you mentally check out of the club, it's like, why are you still here? Just leave. That's it's not just what you want, it's what you've already done.
mm.
Trent saying he started learning Spanish 5 months before the thing, before he actually went to Madrid, and I'm like, that's mentally checking out. You've already decided. You've already decided you're a Madrid player.
Yeah,
Now what?
I felt that he had already decided, like as well. I thought it was over, but yeah, man. For me, I did mention it, like I've mentioned it with you before, that I never did think that you guys beating Madrid was turning a corner just because
Nah,
Madrid's
nah, nah, nah.
level. It's the same as
This game was supposed to be. This game, I didn't count Madrid because Madrid fueled the fire type of thing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
where I can't really count those because
Well,
those are response performances instead of this is us performances. And I know I've said I want a response from them, but now it calls for a response. No,
and
not the other team baits a response. When Yamal said all the stuff he said, he was baiting a response from Real Madrid, and that's what happened. I
mm,
don't want a because they spoke about it. Trent did an interview where he said he started speaking about if I score at Anfield, I won't. What's this? I won't celebrate. That's the same thing Suarez did when we played them at Anfield against what's this? Barca. It's a response performance and not a this is Liverpool performance. This is not where we are. This is how we respond to disrespect.
but yeah, man.
Man
Aside
City
from that,
didn't disrespect us.
like Madrid weren't really. I don't know, man. Madrid are not a
Madrid,
Premier League team. I think that's the simplest way to say it. Madrid, Barcelona are not Premier League teams. See, I was that's why I was more, remember last season after being Madrid and then and then we came against PSG. I was like, I can't lie, man. This game's worrying me more than the Madrid game. Cause Madrid, Barcelona, these teams, man. These teams, bro. You can't trust yourself
bro.
against. They can play like prime, or they can play like a couple of dudes who met like just before this function. They just met. And yeah, man. I think
Okay. Konate's
I think
best
Liverpool
season,
have a long way to
best
go.
game. Konate's best game this season was a Real Madrid audition. So annoying.
Yeah, I imagine that's annoying, man. But he had a pretty good game against us.
Not really. Against you guys, the whole team like was more structurally sound.
We were
I
so
couldn't
blunt.
call for what?
I'm saying we were so blunt. Sorry, 2 games this season always get me. It's the game against you and the game against City. That's what I mean by the difference between the draw against City pissed me off, but the draw against Sunderland, I'm a bit calmer. City is better than Sunderland, but but yeah, nah. Sorry, got into that. We're so
No,
blunt.
no, okay. It's bro. Um, the international break is welcome. I
Yeah,
welcome
at
it with.
least I can focus on my
You know
family
what
now.
I need? I need I need artists to just go crazy and have them sit on the field just the entire like 1 hour after the match. Just take in the pain that you're causing. No, I'm joking, but it sometimes feels like the players are not the players. The fans are in more pain than the players. But knowing our players' mentalities, they're probably in a similar amount of pain. It's just that I
Yeah, I
have to
can
deal with
see.
more Man United fans than they have to. So it's one of those.
No, I get you. You can see that the Liverpool players are in pain. Like Salah, like that's the one man. I can't express today. Today just kind of made me a little sad when I saw him. I don't think there's another way to say it other than that. He's just I saw his face and I just felt a little sad. I was like, oh, Halle boy.
Nothing, nothing
It was just
was working.
It was a time when he was caught offside like 3 times, and I was like,
In a
"Yeah, man,
row, yeah,
I know this
yeah,
feeling. I know this
yeah.
feeling. I know this. Like I've never been in this situation, but I know this feeling
Yeah,
of
because defender, you were in three offside situations as a defender, Jack. You have to retire. Not because you were offside. It's because you were in that position to begin with. You have to
yeah,
retire.
nah,
But yeah, nah, I understand. I understand. Um, Dominic Soboslai has been amazing this season, but today he wasn't. They saw him as the,
the
kind of like
man.
a midfield figure. Yeah, where if you go past him, you've done 75% of the work.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that's exactly what I thought too. And yeah, now I think I'm like this is not trying to be weird, but I think the title race is starting to form a little bit because
Yeah.
I think we're 11 games in, and soon these games are going to start coming unbelievably quick. After this international game break, this is when we know definitely the top four race, the title race, because
Nah,
that
I
top
think
four
I
is
think
really close.
nah, the title races. I can call it. It it's 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 there. It's in our face. It's Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Man City. Uh, uh um. Well, to us, Liverpool, they seem that they might go the distance, but they're also very shaky. To Arsenal, they look very shaky. They look shakier than they do to us right now. But the title race is there, and it is what it is. The relegation battle is already shaping up.
Yeah, that
None
one's
of
kind of weird, scaring me because that one looks like I don't want to say it because it's so early, but that one is looks, dude. When you see it, you just can't imagine how someone can get out of that relegation battle. Wolves on
yeah,
2 points. I forget who's second last. I think it's Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest will leave.
Nottingham Forest, really?
I think it. I think no. I'm saying I think they'll leave the bottom.
I thought you meant they'll get relegated. Like
So never mind. I just think
under
Wolves.
under the terroristic regime of Sean Dyche.
You were mentioning Haram Ball, Mr.
Yeah,
Dash.
under the terroristic regime of Sean. I don't know if he has a middle name. I'm Sean Ezekiel Dash. I don't know what his middle name is. I'll just go
Yeah,
with that.
Nottingham have already come a long way. Look at that, because they won
Sean
like
Mark
3 as well.
Mark Dash.
It sounds
Yeah,
like it's Mark, doesn't it?
yeah.
It just feels
It,
right.
it feels right. Yeah,
Ooh, Newcastle.
it had to
Ooh,
be. It had to be a Bible name. Nah, Newcastle are okay. They
I
still
know,
have
but
injuries.
it's still weird how bad a season they're having. It's actually quite bad how bad a season you guys are having too.
Everton is lower than I thought.
Yeah, but they're like 3 points behind you.
Yeah, but it goes
It's
back to that
really
thing we
deep
spoke
how
about.
close you guys are to 13th.
Nick, we are 3 points away from second. Scroll up. Like it's not that deep. Look at
Oh, yeah,
that.
you are. Jesus, this thing is proper squished.
That's
Then
what
there
that's
we
what
are. There we are at the
it
top.
sounds like
Gone.
such an over exaggeration.
I know you're right. You're right. But it kills me because I'm like, I see us at the top, and I'm like, you know what? Low key, gone for now. Obviously,
I blame Van Dijk for Saliba and Gabriel's form this season.
why? He set
Because
the
he was
blueprint.
laughing. No, he was laughing at the awards, at the PFA awards, when they asked Declan Rice about second place 3 times in a row.
Oh, I
He
catch you.
was on
Yeah,
stage laughing, and not just that, Gabriel saw him laughing, and I was like, this never bodes well. Like it just never is a. Whenever Van Dijk laughs, something
Mm.
bad happens. That's why I was scared when he was laughing at Courtois the other day.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get you. I get you. Listen, man. It's because of things like that. Why, if we lose this season, if we lose the league this season, I think this is the season I'll cry like real tears. I already I
Can
already
I be there?
almost cried.
Can I be present, please?
Yeah,
Can I be
like
present?
I
I need
can't
to
do it.
take video.
In fact, I feel like even if we lose the Champions League, I'm gonna like get close to how I got last season because last season I got pretty close. Like, so
For
yeah,
the Champions League.
not for the Champions League. The Champions League didn't make me like close. It was the when we drew to Man City last minute. It was
Last
very
season.
early in the season. Yeah, when Man City scored last minute, when we had 10 men the whole
With
game.
the Oh yeah, with the red card. Okay.
Yeah, man. But yeah, if we lose in simple terms, man, if Arsenal lose the league this season, I'm ready. I'm ready to cry. I'm ready.
Oh,
But
I need to
anyways,
see
man.
this. I need to see
Like,
you cry.
yeah, I'm not gonna post it, obviously. But yeah,
No, I want.
man.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking to be present. Like I need to be present. Like
I if yeah, we'll see. We'll see indeed.
say yes or no. Like make
We'll
it a
see,
yes or
bro.
no.
I'll see. I'll check you on the other side, man. Anywho, bro, it's been a pleasure. Another successful
No,
process,
no, it hasn't been.
like successful, episode process. Not like I don't give a shit about you.
Okay, that's 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 fun.
Yeah,
You go
fuck
out
you.
into the world
I'm
and you
joking.
say, "Oh, I'm making friends." The friend just said, "I don't give a shit about you." It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Who needs enemies anyways?
Yeah, who needs enemies with homies like this? Brody.
Uh, yeah. Um, it's been real. It's not been bad. It's not been good. It's been awful actually, but it's been real. It's
Yeah.
been hopefully a wake up call for some of us. Um, for Nico over here, hopefully you know, a wake up call that keep gambling, you'll win some point in
Mm.
time. Some point in time. For me, it's probably reduce your viewing of Liverpool for now. They I've been giving them 100% of my support. They haven't been using it correctly. I might just give them 50% next time. I can't do it. Bro, the video is getting to my head of that guy saying it's male attention that we're seeking, but it's okay. It's okay.
Mm.
Um, be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
You too, brother.
Traveling, doing everything in your life. Be safe. Try and invest your money. And live live an interesting but boring life.
Mm.
Peace.
Thanks,
That's
Brody.
that's it. Buddy.
You're a good guy.
Not to you. Not to
Peace.
you. Not to you. You just said you don't give a damn. I don't care about you. I'll say that to you.
Peace, nigga.
Actually, there's more I want to speak